Hello again, folks. This is Entei Blast or Bakhat's Winter here, and once again I'm by myself, mainly because it's another bonus video. And this time around, I don't have much new to show off. Anything I would have to show off is anything I haven't shown off in Mania Vanilla or something that's new in Plus. And here's something I haven't shown off in Mania Vanilla, the multiplayer option. You see, for this video, I ended up heading over to Super's house and playing the game with him. I brought the Switch over, and thanks to how the Switch controllers work, I essentially had 4 controllers, and we used 2 of them to play this mode. This is just regular Mania, and I don't remember if I've said this already, but you can't play multiplayer in Encore mode. You can't even do the tag action with any partners. Like, if you hold up and then jump, you can't have Tails fly or Mighty do his stomp or whatever. Nah, that option is only available in Mania mode. You can't even play multiplayer in that, so I really feel like that was a missed opportunity, but there has to be some reason why they didn't do that. And yeah, here, like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you can have your partner do all the work for you, like how I just did during that boss fight. I think I was playing as Tails there. I don't remember. This was a while ago. By the way, I'm sorry about how this video's late. Things happened. But we went through the entire game like this. We occasionally switched controllers, who was player 1 and who was player 2, and we also went to different save files to play through every stage as different characters and such. This video won't show off all of the stages or all the combinations that we did, but you can look at the description for a link to that. We started in Chemical Plant. Well, we started recording in Chemical Plant, but most of it is kinda screwed up. Most of the footage of that is screwed up, so. And I think I just forgot to start recording in Green Hell. This is my bad, guys. But it's all the same stuff, really. But yeah, like if you're playing single player, you can use Tails to get to certain places and stuff. And he can also be used to break the game and whatnot. Not so much with Knuckles, but he can be a bit useful at times whenever he's the partner. And I know I've said this already, but you can switch. You don't have to go to no save mode anymore for the game options. You can head into the game options at any point in time, and if you collected enough medallions, then you can just go into the game options at any time and switch what special moves Sonic has and whether you want to play with Knuckles as the partner or not. And you can also turn on off the time limit, although you don't need to collect any medallions for that. That's unlocked from the start. And also debug mode, but there is no debug mode in this video. I already showed that off. I believe this is Super playing right now. I believe. this was a while ago, so my memory's kind of fuzzy. I remember key details, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I was playing as Tails here. And there's a few certain things that Tails can and can't do when he's the partner. Like in Stardust Speedway, with those hooks from Marble Garden, Tails can't activate them himself and get them to pull him up. That didn't happen in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We normally do that like it was supposed to, but it doesn't here. And I also cut this part out, but I already mentioned this during the playthrough. If you collect all the gold medallions, then you get to go to, whenever you get all gold medallions and whenever you collect 25 rings to hit a checkpoint to go to the bonus stages, it's no longer blue spheres. It's now the pinball minigame from Encore mode. Although if you still like blue spheres, you can always play it in extras mode. We didn't do that in this video. There's really no point. Because another thing in that mode is that, and you probably already noticed during the main playthrough, but your partner, no matter who they are, doesn't go with you in there. Which is a bit of a disappointment, but not really, because all they did is just jump. All they do is just jump. They can't deviate from the path or anything. So like, it's interesting, but not that much. And as you can see here, Tails can't hit the boss. He can, but it doesn't do nothing. I'm trying my best to hit it, but to do something, but nothing's happening. Only Sonic can do it. And Super mentioned this, I remember this part. He said that it's probably just so Tails can't mess you up or anything. And I believe that. I see why Tails can't do certain things, because he can possibly mess you up. I mean, it's still possible for him to mess you up in certain situations, but besides that, And like I said before, you can have Knuckles pair up with anyone, including Mighty. What we did here is just switch to my Mighty save file and have Knuckles on, and there you go. There's really not much else to talk about here besides how. Alright, while we're watching this, I would like to talk about how much further I'm gonna go with Mania, because as you know, we still have mods to take care of. And yeah, I'm planning on doing mods. First, I finally downloaded the mod loader, and I played the mods all in Sage. Hopefully you guys watched Sage. That was pretty cool. All the games in there are pretty cool. Not all of them, but pay attention to Sage, guys. And I played the ones in Sage first. I was trying to go to the hacking contest to find the ones submitted to there, but I can't access the page. I can't access the ones from last year, so I'm pretty sure the page is gonna open up again for the contest for this year, but it's not open yet, so I'm just gonna have to wait. I don't know when. Oh, right, and Mighty can also destroy those plants with his stomp. There are a few nuances here that you might not notice when playing through the first time. But anyway, yeah, mods are gonna be a thing. Mods are definitely gonna be a thing. I still don't know what to do about the slowdown. Maybe I can adjust the settings or something, because I really want to show off these mods. And I want to complain again about how some of these mods don't really take into account that Mania has different physics and stuff from the games that these levels are being ported from. It's the same problem I had with the SADX mods. How they're trying to make the game what it's not. And speaking of SADX mods, there's this, I'm pretty sure you all know about this one mod that's been released, that's been ongoing. I'm planning on doing a video on it, but not now. And I'll discuss the reason why later, when the time comes. I haven't did the Mania mods yet because I was trying to avoid spoilers for the Mania Plus DLC. But now there's no reason to wait any longer. I've done everything with Mania, and yeah, it's time to see what the community can do with the game. There's a lot of interesting mods out there, but we'll see them when we see them. I'm going to be tackling the series the same way as I did before. Level mods, level mods, level mods. I'm not showing off simply character mods. That is dumb. And I like to get through this stuff as quickly as possible, because you guys can... It's meant to get you guys interested in each of the mods showcased. If you're interested, go ahead and download them yourselves. I didn't do it before, but from now on I'm gonna try and get the download link for you guys so that you guys can play it yourselves instead of having to go through Google or something to look for them. I'm gonna try to do that though. I mean, before I did still gave you guys the names of who made the SADX mods, but I know I'm rambling on, but yeah. Back to Mania right quick. Mania Plus. This is a very good game. Very, very good. Despite all the criticisms I have of it, it is very well made. A very good return to form for Sonic. Like, I do like how the second part of this fight no longer drags on. they changed it to something a lot, that's a lot quicker. And as you can see there, destroying Game Gear Silver Sonic when he's outside the ball, will cause these little balls to fly out. That's the one thing I failed to show off when I ran through here the first time. And I still feel like it was a missed opportunity to not have Metal Sonic be red in Encore mode. Like, it's fine here, but in Encore mode, everything has a different palette. They're mainly supposed to be, at least for a few of them, they're supposed to be the more iconic different takes on these other stages, but like even the hardboiled heavies have different color palettes. Why can't Metal Sonic also have that? But oh well. And that's pretty much all there is for multiplayer in the main modes. You can also do it in the final boss. My recorder kinda messed up here, but the idea is still the same. Just have player one run and hide, while having your partner do all the work for you. Also make sure you get his rings before they disappear forever. You can still barely see some stuff. And we did go to the true final boss, but nothing changed there. So, how about we go to competition mode? I only glossed over it before, but now that I'm at Super 8429's house, I can actually show off what it's like. Before, it was only 1 and 2 players because we only had 3 characters, and yeah, we couldn't really. They could have done 3 players, but it doesn't feel right. Like, if you're gonna have 3 players, then you have to go at 4. Leaving at 3 just seems kind of wrong. You get what I'm saying? You don't, but at least, but here, you can switch up the items to have only teleporters, random boxes, or pretty much anything. You can also go up to, I don't remember how many, I think 12 rounds is the max. I don't know. I don't remember. And you can also change up the screen layout to be more like Sonic 2's competition mode, or something that's a little less stretched out.
3, 2, 1, go!
And like in Sonic 2, you can select from a few stages throughout all the stages in the game. Not every stage. You can't go to either of the Titanic Monarchs or anything past Mirage Saloon, really. And just play through the game. Play through the game as quickly as go through the stages as quickly as possible. Or you can do that, but instead, in Mania's competition mode, there are actually 5 factors that go into each round. How fast you complete the stage, how many rings did you collect, how many rings did you have by the end of the stage. So you had 2 different scores. One for score, and one for how many monitors you've broken. So 5 different things. You can try and go for the fastest time while also getting a high score or a high ring count while doing so, or you can slow down and go after more points and whatnot. However, if you get a time over, then none of that stuff counts. You automatically lose. So, even if one of us gets to the goal first, if the other player gets more points and stuff, gets more things in more categories than the other person, then they win, not the person who reached the goal first. So, so you don't really have to be all that fast. You do have to be fast, but if you've been practicing these stages for so long, you already know the layout of these stages. That's not gonna help entirely. You need to actually put in effort in different areas in order to get to the goal. And I like that. You can actually do some stuff. You can actually do some stuff to win. And you can actually do different things in order to win. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, see, I completely curb stomped him. Super's playing as player 1 and I'm player 2. And what we did was we played 3 rounds in each one. And I'm only going to show off one match of each round. What we did was, after we finished completing each set, we added another controller. And again, it was only the 2 of us, so even though we had 4 controllers, there was only 2 people. We had to, well, you'll see once we get to the stage. But basically, you can switch up how the screen looks depending on each thing. And yeah, for this one, I was playing as both player 2 and 3, and what we had to do was just play as one character first and try to get to the goal as fast as they can, and then when you do, switch to the other character. You can switch on the fly at any time. There's not like any rules or anything. We were just having fun. Yeah. I still have to say that I really love the new additions. I'm glad they didn't go with Amy because, I mean, what would you have Amy do, really? use her advanced moveset where she can't, where she's like the hardest to use character. She functions in advanced, but that's because the game was designed with her in mind. She's still harder to use than the other characters, but it's more like a challenge mode, really. Here, the game is not designed. The game is designed with classic characters in mind, not Amy's playstyle. Also, Super accidentally hit a box, and now Knuckles is at the goal when I wasn't even trying to get him there. Well, I mean, I was, but... And here, Super was right at the goal, and I just managed to get to, get to the box so that I can steal the victory from him. You should have seen his reaction to that. And yeah, Knuckles won, despite not doing anything. I'm pretty sure Tails would have won if he didn't get a time over. And this is what happens. If you still have lives in this mode. If you run out of lives, you die. You get a game over. That's it, you're done. And here we ended up getting a draw. And so what we did was add another controller after that. And yeah. You can't switch the screen up in 4-player mode this time, because really, what could you do? Honestly, what could you do? And yeah, we kept messing up. We were playing with the sideways Joy-Cons, so we were kinda getting messed up because of that. We aren't used to control schemes like that. Right, you can't change up the screen layout. And yeah. Yeah, so we played as the top characters first, and then we played as the bottom characters. In subsequent playthroughs, we did bottom and then top to bottom. Again, you can see the whole thing in the links down below. And there are a few other details that I haven't shown off yet, but they're kind of minute and really there's a whole lot of stuff to show off here, but you can find out yourself if you buy Sonic Mania Plus for the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, or PC for only $30. Or if you already have Mania, you can buy the DLC for $5. Yeah. So please do that. Please keep supporting Mania. Please watch Mania, Sonic Mania Adventures. That was pretty fun. No talking whatsoever. No bad dialogue or anything. It's just a wonderful adventure. Yeah, the Super's playing as player 3 as well, and I'm playing as player 4. Also, don't buy forces. Don't buy forces. Don't buy forces. Speaking of forces, do you know? Did you guys know about the IDW comics? I mean, if we're gonna be talking about random stuff here, the IDW comics are kind of interesting. I don't like how it has to be set after Forces. What it's trying to do is trying to clean up the mess that Forces made with all the plot inconsistencies and stuff. And but at the same time, it's causing more trouble. Like, I'm gonna talk about the Wisp part. Knuckles mentions how the Wisp chose to sit in these capsules, right? Like, it didn't make sense for them to be in capsules anymore. We're not on Planet Wisp. We're not on Eggman's Interstellar Amusement Park anymore. Why are they in capsules? It didn't make sense on Lost World because this isn't Eggman's dome. This isn't really. It is at the beginning of the game, but why are the Wisps here anyway? Like, okay, he captured them, but why is he leaving them all over the place? Shouldn't he be using them for his machines and whatnot? Wouldn't it make more sense for them to be inside the machines and not these same capsules from Colors? But whatever, I'll complain more about this later. Right now we also have Mean Bean Machine, but with 2 players now. And I told you guys before, I'm not that good at the game. I really could have did better. Or maybe I'm just unlucky. Yeah, that's it. I'm definitely unlucky. Yep. Totally not bullshitting. I mean, okay, here I did pretty well, but trust me, I'm not really that good. But yeah, back to IEW. It still doesn't make sense in Colors. Why are they jumping right into the guns? Like, how the fuck do they eat? How do they even survive? Why are they doing this? They're supposed to be gone. Why are they back? I don't give a fuck about that lame statement saying, oh, they didn't. Not everyone left. Some of them stayed. I don't give a fuck about that. But that's just lazy writing. And Tails simply just stayed behind. No, Tails simply just gave them the translator before leaving the entire group. Like, okay. And why are they, like, they call them deployment capsules, right? But why Why are they even in places like in the Death Egg? Why? If they're deployment capsules that the Resistance themselves sent out, why are they already on the Death Egg in these very specific locations? Like, nobody else has been here yet. Why are these here? That doesn't make any sense. Especially in like places like Final Judgment and stuff. Like, you know, the final level in the game. But yeah. I mean, I could sit here all day and complain about what what the IDW shouldn't be doing, but they're doing whatever the people paying them are telling them to. So I'm not gonna really say nothing. I'm not gonna really condemn them. I'm just gonna say it's better than Forces. Anything is better than Forces, really. Except my gameplay right now, it's really bad. I'm sorry, guys. Only put it on 5 speed if you're good at the game. Don't be like me, please. Yeah, that was basically the multiplayer episode. I would show off Time Attack, but maybe in another video or something. But that has been Sonic Mania Plus. And the next video I'm gonna do on Mania will be a Mania mod. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, 1, 2.